Hi everyone, today I'm gonna show you how you can get really high rounds in Matrix of the Lord of Evil. This build requires very little preparation and is free to play friendly. Let's get into it. So for the requirements, there's only two things you really need. The first is the Monkey Cup plant. You can get it by killing Gridfang Warwolf in the Rosemary event. You can actually reroll your drops right after you kill the boss. You can wait a few seconds, then exit to the main menu and go back in your run, and it will put you back at the start of round 15 and it changes your drop. The second thing you need is the Incineration Jewelry, which you can get by completing the Origins mode. You can craft it by interacting with the shaman in the lobby. The trick with this is that it works with bare hands and also buffs your skill damage, so you don't need to pick any weapons during the run. If you guys need help to clear the Origins mode, I made a gem farming guide for it on my channel. There's actually a really easy method where you don't even have to fight half of the waves. So yeah, check it out if you're interested. There's also some extra plant buffs I recommend for this build to make it a little faster and easier. So you can get the Soul Strike buff, Dragon Breath buff, the Holy Nova to prevent death, and also the Blockade buff. So the characters I recommend for this build: if you have a trial coupon or if you bought it, you can use Fighter second skill. It's probably the best one. Also, I highly recommend Interdimensional Traveler, but it also works with Swordmaster first skill and Time Traveling Ninja as well. Do not touch her though, she's mine. In the early game, that's where you're the most vulnerable. You guys can actually grab weapons if you want to. Just make sure to swap them before entering a portal or discard them entirely so you get the plus 5% damage buff. The only element resistance you need as buffs are poison and fire, because you can get the trap immunity and also the freeze buff by just completing the extra biomes without losing any red HP. You can also clear the Indiana Jones biome to get essentially infinite revives. I also recommend getting some extra health and armor buffs because you can use it to trade for more buffs later on in the game. Avoid getting the icicle buff because it can crash your game. Do not buy any buffs from the traders in the early game. You should do that after you've completed the 38 buffs that you get for clearing levels, because the buff bubbles you can get are extra and they exceed the maximum count. You should also get the double statue buffs and get the Berserker one and Werewolf. It makes your game just that much faster and you deal more damage. I did a run all the way to 55. Then I stopped because I got bored. I'm gonna show you the rewards I got for this. I actually played as Time Traveling Ninja, but then I started another run with Interdimensional Traveler, and this guy makes it really easier because you get a lot of iframes and also it makes it much faster, so I recommend using him. I wanted to show just how fast you can clear a level this late in the game with this character. The strategy is actually quite fast to set up, you don't need much preparation. It also maximizes your rewards because you're not spending any evil crystals to upgrade your weapons. This strategy is also very kind to your device because you're not shooting with any weapons, there's less particles, and it makes the game run smoother. I personally have a lot of lags because I play on emulator. It's actually better to play on your smartphone. Also, my computer is really shit, so that's why I get a lot of lags. So yeah, that was it for this build. Let me know if you guys have any questions. If there's something you didn't quite understand, you can use the comment section. I will show another build soon. This one requires a lot more preparation and I still don't have all the requirements, so I'm gonna farm a lot. It was Pyro XX and I wish you guys a wonderful time.